November 1970, a biting cold swept through the valley of Bergen, Norway. The mountains stood silent, dusted in snow, their frozen peaks cutting into the gray sky. Beneath them, the mist crawled through the forest like breath from something ancient. On the morning of November 29th, a man and his 2 daughters were hiking near the foothills of Ulriken Mountain, a remote, quiet place known locally as the Ice Valley. But that morning, the air was thick with a smell they couldn't place. It was something unnatural. When they turned the corner, they saw it, a body lying twisted among the rocks. The woman's clothes were charred, her face unrecognizable. Her hands were stretched upward, as if shielding herself from the flames that had consumed her. Around her were small, strange objects, fragments of rubber, a broken umbrella, pieces of melted plastic, and an empty bottle that once held gasoline. The police arrived quickly. The area was cordoned off. By the time, the woman had suffered terrible burns, yet her injuries didn't match the scene. There was no sign of a campfire, no melted snow around her. Her body was burned, but the earth beneath her was untouched. But then came the strangest discovery. Her fingerprints had been sanded away, and her teeth filed down. Her clothes had every label and tag removed. Even the serial numbers from her belongings were scratched off. Whoever this woman was, someone had gone to extraordinary lengths to erase her from existence. Inside a nearby suitcase, found at a train station, investigators discovered her belongings: wigs, glasses without prescription, multiple sets of clothes, and a notebook filled with a strange code. When deciphered, the code wasn't random. It turned out to be a travelogue. A record of cities, dates, and hotels across Europe. Every hotel registration showed the same odd pattern. She used a different name each time. In one, she was Geneviève Lancier, a Belgian businesswoman. In another, Claudia Thielt, from Luxembourg. Over and over, fake names, fake backgrounds, but always the same woman. Witnesses remembered her well. Tall, elegant, dark-haired, always dressed with care, and always alone. She spoke with a soft foreign accent that no one could quite place. Sometimes French, sometimes German, sometimes a combination of both. But there was something else, because one more detail refused to fit in. On her neck was a mysterious bruise, consistent with a blow from behind. To the police, it looked like someone had struck her, then set her on fire to hide the evidence. To many, it looked like the mark of a spy. At the height of the Cold War, Norway was crawling with espionage, including nuclear testing sites, NATO activity, and the Soviet agents. And since the woman's travels matched the timeline of several military exercises, her coded messages only deepened the suspicion. But despite thousands of hours of investigation, the Norwegian police could not find out who she truly was. Her dental work suggested she'd been treated in Eastern Europe, possibly Germany or Poland. Her handwriting hinted at French schooling, but no missing persons report in any European country matched her description. She was buried quietly in Bergen, her grave marked only with the words, "Here lies an unknown woman, found dead in East Allen,